San Diego is quickly becoming one of the top tech hubs in the entire country, attracting talent from really all over the place. But if you're relocating here for a tech job, where should you actually live? Well, the mistake many people are making is people are just picking the wrong area, thinking they need to be right next to their office or assuming every neighborhood offers the same lifestyle. So in this video, I'm gonna break down where San Diego's biggest tech hubs are, and more importantly, where you should actually live for the best commute, lifestyle, and future investment. Let's get into it. By the way, my name is Nick, and you guys are reaching out all the time, and we love helping you out. So if you're thinking about making a move in or around San Diego, just shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or just straight up give us a call so we can help you save a ton of time and help you with your real estate goals right here in San Diego. All right, so let's first talk about where these tech jobs are actually located in San Diego, because there is a few different tech corridors here in San Diego, and depending on where you work, that should absolutely factor in where you live. And the first one being Sereno Valley in Mira Mesa. Now, this area is going to be home to a ton of AI, software, and biotech companies. And just to name a few of the big players, you're gonna have companies like Qualcomm, you're gonna have Apple, and Google. And I really like this location as well because it's very central here in San Diego, and it's right off of Interstate 5 and Interstate 805 right here. And it's really an area, like when you get into Sereno Valley and parts of Mira Mesa, it is going to be very industrial park friendly. You're gonna see companies and businesses literally all over the place in Sereno Valley. So just keep that in mind. A lot of your tech is going to be right there in central San Diego. The next tech corridor we have is University Town Center, also known as UTC. If you live here, you're gonna end up just calling it UTC for short. But think of this area as San Diego's really mini Silicon Valley. You're gonna have a ton of high-rise and mid-rise office buildings. You're gonna have startups and some really big players like Amazon, Illumina, and a lot of tech-focused investment firms over in this area. And again, this is gonna be very central, and it's just south of Sereno Valley, again, UTC. Another area that really deserves an honorable mention is going to be downtown San Diego. This is where you're seeing a lot of tech starting to expand into downtown, especially in some of the areas like East Village and Little Italy, where you're gonna see a ton of co-working spaces. I mean, you have coffee shops everywhere. That is like a co-working space, but you have designated co-working areas. You're also going to have startups and fintech companies that are really growing fast. Now, let's leave downtown San Diego. Let's leave central San Diego, where you have a ton of tech jobs. We're actually gonna move up to an area where it is growing rapidly with tech, which is going to be North County, San Diego, and Carlsbad. There is a lot of tech firms moving up here for two reasons: more space and cheaper commercial real estate. Plus, there's a growing biotech presence in areas like Carlsbad and San Marcos, and you have some really big players at the moment like Viasat. You're gonna have Thermo Fisher Scientific and Evotech, just to name a few. Now that you know where the jobs are, let's talk a little bit about where you should actually live, because trust me when I say this, San Diego is a giant place and not every area is going to make sense, especially depending on your budget and what your lifestyle is really looking for, and if you have to commute to one of these office spaces for 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, you're gonna wanna really listen to this part. Now, the first area we're gonna talk about is if you work in UTC or Sereno Valley, you should really start to research some of these areas like Carmel Valley, which is gonna be an awesome location. It's gonna be great for families if you're looking for top schools and you like to have walkability and parks and shopping all close by. This is gonna be a great location, and you're only about a 10-minute commute to these tech jobs over there. But one thing is, the prices over here are going to be on the higher side. You can find condos right around $1 million and townhomes, but your single family options aren't really gonna start till about 1.8 million, going all the way up to 3 or 4 million. Another area you might wanna consider is going to be Del Mar Heights. Now, this is luxury coastal living for the most part, and it's actually just west of Carmel Valley, and you're only about 2-3 minutes from the ocean, and you can find some decent prices over here. Most of your options are gonna start at about 2.2, going up to 2.5 million, and far beyond that too. But if you're really looking for a luxury coastal lifestyle and want a beach lifestyle, this is gonna be a good area. And if you're looking for more affordable options and you still wanna be close to UTC in Sereno Valley, then I would recommend looking into Mira Mesa. It's gonna be a little less exciting than Carmel Valley or Del Mar, but you're not far from the action, and you can find a detached home starting at about 1.1 or 1.2 million. And also, University Town Center is going to be a great area as well. You're gonna have a lot of mid-rise buildings and townhomes and condos, which you can start finding really right around $600,000. And then you have single family homes as well in UTC, and those will be starting right at about 1.5. And I don't want to forget Rancho Penasquitos, which is right off the 56 right there. It's gonna be very family oriented and a little bit less expensive than Carmel Valley, so you can find single family options starting at about 1.2 over there. And guys, if you are getting any value from this video, it would mean the world to us if you just go down there, hit that like button, and obviously if you have any questions on these areas or trying to figure this out, we would love to be a real estate resource for you. All of our information is just right there down below. Now, let's say you're gonna be working in downtown San Diego. You're definitely gonna wanna consider these 3 areas. And the first one's going to be Little Italy. Very fun location. It's a lot of mid-rise and high-rise condo living. You gotta really pay attention to these HOA fees because they can get pretty pricey, and you wanna understand what this building includes. But overall, this area is gonna be amazing because you have a ton of walkability, very trendy cafes, and some amazing restaurants. So if you're looking for that lifestyle, Little Italy is gonna be great. Or if you want something quieter, more historic, and still really close to downtown and have a single family home, definitely recommend Mission Hills. This is gonna be a great location. You have some adorable historic homes over here. You know, prices are gonna get a little bit more expensive over here. I would say a single family option isn't gonna start until 1.8 million, but you can find some amazing properties. And let's say you kind of want a mix of both. You want a little bit of history, or you still want to have that downtown living walkability, look into Bankers Hill. This is going to be an amazing location. You have great views. It's very central. You have upscale condos, and you're right there outside of Balboa Park, which is awesome. Now, let's say you're going to be working up in North County, San Diego, San Marcos, or Carlsbad, or Oceanside, any of these areas. I would highly recommend to not live anywhere south of Highway 56. That traffic is gonna drive you nuts. But some areas to really focus on that I would recommend is going to be San Marcos. This is gonna be great, really good price point still if you're looking for great schools, very clean and consistent and safe neighborhoods all throughout San Marcos. And prices over there, I mean, you can find a single family home starting at $800,000. But if you want something a little more upscale and nice with walkability, $1.2, $1.3 million will find you a really good property. Another spot would be Carlsbad. This is probably best all around location in my opinion if you're gonna be working up in North County because it's got this really cool beach lifestyle. Homes over here are absolutely amazing as well. You have parks, green spaces, walkability, great downtown area, shopping everywhere. It really checks a lot of boxes, and you can find condos and townhomes starting at about 750 grand, and single family options really won't start until about 1.4, $1.5 million here, but a ton of great neighborhoods. And definitely don't check Encinitas off your list. This is gonna be one of the coolest towns in my opinion in North County, San Diego. You're definitely gonna wanna bring a bigger budget here, especially if you have 1.8 up to $3, $4 million. You will find some amazing homes over here. It has this very coastal, sleepy surf town feel, a lot of top-notch restaurants, walkability, and amazing schools as well. So San Diego is an incredible place to live if you're in tech, but choosing the right area is so crucial just to make sure you're actually gonna enjoy living here. So whether you're looking for walkability, short commutes, or just a great investment, these are hands down gonna be some of the best options for tech professionals that are moving to San Diego. And obviously guys, that is what we are here for. We have so many videos on our YouTube channel that is meant to guide you into these areas and help you figure out which is gonna be the best for you. And obviously guys, that is what we are here for. Me and my team would love to be a real estate resource for you. All of our information is just down below. Hit us up anytime. And we also have a couple other videos right here that might be helpful as well. So maybe I'll see you there.